So this morning we left Teddy Roosevelt National Park and Buffalo Gap National Grasslands where we were staying, and we stopped in Bismarck, North Dakota for lunch at Chadas and Tequila, which had excellent Mexican food and very fast service. So now it's onward to Minnesota for tonight, and then the next day on to Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, where we'll spend 3 nights. So we are now in Minnesota. You can probably see by the clouds that we had a little weather last night. The last half of our drive yesterday was very, very wet. Really heavy rain, like scary to drive in. You couldn't even see part of the time. We pulled over at one point and waited, and it was pouring when we got to our campsite, which was Buffalo River State Park in Minnesota, really just over the border from North Dakota, just a few miles outside of Fargo. So it was dark, it was pouring. It didn't take us long to get set up. We kept the camper hooked to the truck, but we were still soaked by the time we were done. But then we were in the camper and nice and cozy all night until the rain stopped and the wind picked up. And my husband got up to pull the awning in because it was blowing us around so badly. But today it's much calmer and drier. We're hoping for no more. Yeah, so far. We're hoping for no more than maybe a few sprinkles this afternoon. And we are heading to the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, Bayfield, Wisconsin. So still driving through Minnesota today, and there is the city of Duluth. Down there, it's kind of hazy today, and our windshield's dirty. But there's our first view of Lake Superior. So we are traveling on a bridge over the very end of Lake Superior from Minnesota into Wisconsin. Talk about a different view. We arrived last night at Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin. It's the furthest little northern tip of Wisconsin, sticking out into the Lake Superior right there. We got in pretty late again last night. We had to get some groceries. I washed a stain off my favorite capris because we've decided we are not doing laundry again until we get home. We've counted out all our underwear and socks. And my husband just parked the car right here. I don't know why he moved it, but this morning from my bed, which is right here, I had this beautiful view of Lake Superior. We are right on the lake. It's a campground run by the town of Russell, but it is right here in the National Lakeshore. Right? That green building right there across the street is the visitor center for the National Lakeshore. So, great spot. Campground itself is a little crowded, but the view makes up for it. I'm gonna go check out a closer view of the water. So I am just a short walk away from our camper where I saw this view this morning, and now I'm here. Brought my cup of herbal tea over, and it is just beautiful, and it smells so good. This area is called Little Sand Bay, I believe, and it's part of the National Lakeshore. And you can see beautiful sandy beach here, right on Lake Superior. There's a jetty there, a lot of boats. I saw people even early this morning driving over here with boats and kayaks, and I think it's a popular day spot for people. The Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, as you might have guessed, is made up of islands. There are about 20 islands offshore. There's one of them out there. Oh, and then if you look past the jetty, you can see another island out there. We're going on a kayak tour this morning. I picked the shortest one. It's only 2 hours, so I think I can do that. And they're gonna take us out into the water, which seems to be the best way to see this park. And it explores 3 different sea caves, so looking forward to that. But right now I'm going to relax in this beautiful spot and enjoy my tea. And we're getting ready to head out in the kayaks. Really looking forward to this. There's a little tiny island there. We're going to be going to 3 sea caves, so this should be interesting.
Where the old high water mark is. You haven't seen it that high in a long time. Where it had lapping and started making caves up there. And then the water level dropped. You couldn't really do that. I'm going to be able to really maneuver too well in there, so if you go in, you just kind of paddle straight back out when you're done. And one kayak at a time. Here's the first one we're going to be able to pass through. It's a little low today, but we're going to try it anyway. If you have a hat on, you're going to want to either take it off or turn it around.
That'd be great. See if you put the hat on. Put these guys in.
You want to go first?
No, go ahead. You guys have a good steam going.
Oh, okay. You're not even paddling, which means... How much is this steam? We could probably make it. Yeah, there's another one that's a little bit like but this one, I don't know how long it's been since you guys have been with them, though.
I can't reach, but you can. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I wish I could go through there, but I don't think I can get through that.
Oh, do you want to? Here, we can come in further.
I'm good.
You can just get into here. That is neat. Okay. Yeah, it is nice and cool. pool here.
I'm gonna get my tires out. Did you come around this far last night? Yeah, yeah. I was over, I was just out what was down under the water by that.
Ooh.
That one? Yeah.
Oh, this one's tall.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long set of stairs there. More of a ladder, really. Just came down to the water again. That kayaking trip really wiped both of us out, and our muscles are going to be really sore tomorrow. Yeah, we're used to paddling our own individual kayaks and not on a lake this big with waves, and yeah. And also when we're on our own, because of my limits, we're paddle a little bit, just float and look around and take pictures, you know. Some more sandy beach over there. So this is back at Little Sand Bay where our campground is. I was hoping to go into the visitor center, but they closed at 5. However, we did use their Wi-Fi to book a boat tour tomorrow. Not the kind that we paddle ourselves, but it should be pretty amazing. A 2.5-hour tour around some of the islands. It's really the only way to see Apostle Islands because it's all out in the water. Here we go. I was hoping there'd be a spot like this where you could get a good view up on a boardwalk along the jetty. Oh, I just looked at the names of the islands. Okay, that one is is Sand Island, right? That's why this is Little Sand Bay. That's Sand Island right out there. And I looked at the name of that one too, and I don't remember now. There are, I had counted 20 on the map, but there are 21 in total that make up the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore. So we are at the dock in the town of Bayfield, and we're gonna take a boat tour. That one that just pulled in there, Apostle Islands Cruises. It's gonna take us out around the islands so that we can get a better look at the National Lakeshore and all its islands. We did get a little rain earlier, but today was just a chill out and recover day. It's 4:30 now, so since we had this booked at 4:30, we just relaxed at the campsite, went to the visitor center, read our books, and looking forward to the cruise now. Although they said to line up at 4 o'clock, but there's a really long line here already. So I really want to sit up top. I hope I can.
cell will be right on top of us. So we're just going to slow down here, let this weather move on, so probably add about probably 15, 20 minutes to the trip. You guys okay with that? Okay. It's just, I downstairs. I'm trying not to do that. I'm just a little slow to let that slow down in front of us. We do have a couple like these tricks that are showing there. Protect me here, getting ready to come back. Hiking forwards on the curve. There's about 2.5 horses. It's not allowed to do anything on that home. Right now, I don't know what it's like. You're not walking down the day. Today, the National Park Service staff live on the left-hand side when we're on the island. We normally have one ranger, a seasonal ranger here, and we also have 2 volunteers that assist with keeping up the grounds, the flower beds, the gardens, and assisting with the tours. You do not see a light in that lantern room. Look over to the right, you see the fog signal building, that red brick building. Directly in front of it, you see a box, a solar panel, acrylic lens. That is where the light is located today. Well, did everybody get all your sugar and you guys are ready for Devil's Island? Represents an ancient storm when time gone by. The thicker the layer, the bigger the storm. real quick spin around here, and then we'll start heading back towards Lakeshore. If you look over to your left, you can see how shallow it is. It's really shallow where we're at right now. We're at around 9 feet of water. It's very shallow. Remember, they're catching two fish, lakeshore and whitefish. We're using gill nets. This fish camp is one of the few fish camps that they can use year-round. Because its location is within the islands, the ice was locked. In the summer, 1983, the National Park Service brought in a restoration team.
And of course it's right on the water. That's where our tour boat left from, right out on that pier there. So we are packed up, hitched up, ready to hit the road again. This was a lovely place. I know the view is not as good right now because a tugboat pushed a barge in here with a steam shovel on it right in our view, but it was still a nice view.